The First Punic War was a critical conflict that laid the foundation for Rome's expansion across the Mediterranean and marked the beginning of the end for the Carthaginian Empire. This presentation will explore the historical context, causes, key events, outcomes, and impact of the First Punic War in detail. During the 3rd century BCE, Rome and Carthage were the two dominant powers in the Western Mediterranean. Following the expulsion of the Etruscan kings and the establishment of the Roman Republic, Rome had expanded its influence throughout the Italian peninsula. Carthage, founded by Phoenician settlers, had developed into a formidable maritime power with extensive trade networks across the Mediterranean. The relationship between Rome and Carthage had generally been one of mutual respect, as the two powers had no direct competition. They even entered into several treaties delineating spheres of influence and maritime rights. However, as both republics grew, their interests began to overlap, leading to an inevitable conflict. The primary cause of the First Punic War was competition for control over the island of Sicily, a strategically important territory in the central Mediterranean. Sicily's location made it a valuable asset for trade routes and military operations. By the early 3rd century BCE, Carthage had established significant control over western Sicily, while Rome's influence extended throughout mainland Italy. The immediate trigger for the war was a dispute over the city of Messana, modern Messina. Messana was a key city on the northeastern tip of Sicily, controlling the strait between Sicily and the Italian mainland. A group of Italian mercenaries known as the Mamertines had seized control of Messana and sought assistance from both Rome and Carthage to defend against Syracuse, another powerful city-state in Sicily. Carthage initially agreed to help, but when Rome also intervened, a clash became inevitable. The First Punic War began in 264 BCE with Rome's intervention in Messana. This led to a series of skirmishes between Roman and Carthaginian forces. The war quickly escalated as both sides recognized the strategic importance of controlling Sicily. Rome, traditionally a land-based power, had to build a navy from scratch to challenge Carthage's naval dominance. One of the key innovations by the Romans during this time was the corvus, a boarding device that allowed Roman soldiers to board Carthaginian ships during naval battles. This innovation helped Rome to overcome its relative inexperience in naval warfare by turning sea battles into something resembling land battles, where Rome excelled. In 260 BCE, the Romans achieved a significant victory at the Battle of Mylae, where the Roman fleet commanded by Gaius Duilius defeated a larger Carthaginian fleet. This victory demonstrated that Rome was a serious contender in naval warfare and marked a turning point in the conflict. With Rome's growing naval capabilities, the focus of the war shifted to the island of Sicily. The Roman legions, with their superior discipline and tactics, began to gain ground on the island. Rome also secured alliances with local Sicilian communities, which helped them consolidate their control. The Carthaginians, however, were far from defeated. They had a significant presence in western Sicily with well-fortified cities like Lilybaeum and Drepanum. The war evolved into a series of sieges and battles as Rome sought to extend its influence across Sicily, while Carthage fought to maintain its strongholds. One of the most notable sieges was the Siege of Agrigentum in 262 BCE, where Roman forces besieged and ultimately captured the city, dealing a significant blow to Carthaginian interests in Sicily. However, Carthage continued to resist and the war dragged on, with both sides experiencing victories and setbacks. By the mid-250s BCE, the war had entered a stalemate, with both sides struggling to gain a decisive advantage. Rome continued to press its campaign in Sicily, but Carthage's naval power allowed it to maintain control over key maritime routes and launch counterattacks. In 249 BCE, the Romans suffered a major defeat at the Battle of Drepanum, where the Roman fleet, commanded by Publius Claudius Pulcher, was decisively beaten by the Carthaginian navy. This defeat underscored the challenges Rome faced in maintaining naval superiority. Despite this setback, Rome rebuilt its fleet and prepared for a final confrontation. The turning point came in 241 BCE, when the Roman fleet, under the command of Gaius Lutatius Catulus, defeated the Carthaginian fleet at the Battle of the Aegates Islands. This decisive victory effectively ended Carthage's ability to maintain a strong naval presence in the region. Following the Roman victory at the Aegates Islands, Carthage had little choice but to seek peace. The Treaty of Lutatius, signed in 241 BCE, marked the end of the First Punic War. The terms of the treaty were heavily in Rome's favor. Talk about the balls on Rome. Carthage agreed to evacuate Sicily and nearby islands, effectively ceding control to Rome. They also agreed to pay a substantial indemnity to Rome over a period of several years. Lastly, Carthage was prohibited from waging war against Rome or its allies without prior approval. The Treaty of Lutatius established Rome's dominance in Sicily, which became its first overseas province. It also marked the beginning of Carthage's decline as a major Mediterranean power, while Rome's influence continued to grow. The First Punic War had far-reaching consequences for both Rome and Carthage. The war forced Rome to develop a formidable navy, which would play a crucial role in its future expansion across the Mediterranean. Sicily became Rome's first province, laying the groundwork for further overseas expansion. The loss of Sicily and the heavy indemnity weakened Carthage economically and militarily, contributing to its eventual downfall in the Second and Third Punic Wars. The war demonstrated Rome's capacity for sustained conflict and adaptation, reinforcing its reputation as a powerful military state. Overall, the First Punic War was a defining moment in the history of Rome, setting the stage for its transformation into a dominant Mediterranean power. It also marked the beginning of a long and bitter rivalry between Rome and Carthage, culminating in the ultimate destruction of Carthage in the Third Punic War.